We need to fix your.
I'm good.
Any bugs? Are we okay? Hey, welcome back to the stream, guys. It's week 2 here for our Apex drops. I'm back with Casper. Last week we did it pretty well. We finished. Oh, that would probably help, huh? Welcome back, guys. Already starting with technical difficulties. We sort of in a scramble here to start week 2, but we're back. Last week we did really well. Drop 1 we finished first. Drop 2 we finished third. We ended up as second in the state for points in week 1. So that was a pretty good week.
Yeah.
Mr. Ray here back with Casper. We are just a few minutes away from drop, and I'm pretty excited about this week.
Yeah, I think we might do better because like they've been getting more practice in.
I agree.
And that I've seen them, and they're doing pretty good with the games.
Absolutely. So one of the things that we've been talking about has been aggression, and you can see on our screen here we have Paul with 16 kills last week. Pretty much led the pack through Group A, which is our group. Then we had Caleb Posey with 1 kill, but 6 assists. I still like that number. And if you remember, I talked about it last week. Like, I really like the aggression I saw out of Paul and Jason. Caleb just needs to put some more shots on body, and we've talked about that. I don't care who gets the kills as long as somebody's getting some kills, because that's some points there. But you can see Paul Tony with 16, Caleb Posey with 1, and Jason with 5. Jason had 7 assists too, and the 2,189 damage I like to see. Paul was definitely the aggressor, and I don't mind that at all. Everybody's getting logged in on the or readied up in our lobby, so to speak.
Yeah.
So we're getting closer and closer. There's a shot of the guys. Same spots this week. I do have, on a coaching standpoint, I have a couple rotations this week. Just in case they need to happen, I've got Connor and Jacob Michaelis. So if we need to rotate in and out, I've got a couple people we can do that with.
How long have they been playing?
Connor was my only returning player, actually, from last year. And then I have Jacob. He's a junior, too. So for us, Jacob's first year. For Connor, this is his second year.
Yeah.
We are 3, 2, 1 away from drop, it looks like. Everybody's spamming the chat. That's how you know we're getting close.
Yeah,
10 seconds, you can see the OG Walt there. He is our master drop leader. He's from Goshen. Goshen was the leader last week, and I've talked to the boys about trying to press Goshen a little bit. Drop 1, we finished first, but it was a little slow. Like we started off a little bit slow. Drop 2 was much more aggressive, much faster, and the boys played well, got a top 3 finish, but less kills. So I've told the boys we need to really push against some of these better teams. Goshen ended up number 1, we were number 2. St. Xavier team 2. I think I gotta look right here. I think they are St. Xavier B. They are team 9, it looks like, but they were 3rd. This week we are on Storm Point, and I will be honest with you, our team does not like Storm Point.
They don't.
Last week we were on E-District. We did really well with that map. I've talked to Mr. Tony. He's just not super happy about the Storm Point, but we play both drops this week on Storm Point, and then we'll rotate again next week. So we had, it looks like Caleb choosing Bloodhound. We have what looks like Jason choosing, somebody chose Bloodhound. I've got to bounce between screens here. And then Paul Tony choosing the Wraith again.
Yeah.
He did really well with that Wraith last week, I will say that. You can see on our screen there, you've got the actual computer screen. And then on the middle left, you've got our team cam.
I'm the jump master.
So we've got...
Let's make a choice. And here.
Cascade's how we die.
Yes,
Forget
y'all.
that.
we can actually hear their audio this week.
Make a choice.
We have Mr. Posey as the Bloodhound.
Yo, this map is
Yeah.
awful. Oh
Miss-
my
I
God.
know.
You can hear them in the background talking about how bad this map is.
Yeah. They must hate
Here we
it.
go. Ready up.
Looks like we're dropping middle of the map about tower. I want to see how aggressive these guys can be this week.
Yeah.
Let's check out that way.
How long has this map been out?
Right here.
At least the second season. I remember playing Storm Point last season as well. Always land on loot. That's what I try to tell them. Right now, we're on Mr. Tony's screen. Just like last week, I will be bouncing between screens. That way, we try to see how everybody's playing.
Yeah.
So on screen 2 right here, I'm going to give us a bounce. We've gone Jay, Mr. Jason Woodard.
Another 301
He
here.
finished last week with 5 kills, and
301 is-
I mean, I'm pretty excited to see how he finishes this week. We've again, I mean, I'm just going to keep talking about. We just have to be aggressive. Like we
Yeah.
need to push those teams. We need to do what we have to do. Get points by kills. I will say this is a very full lobby. Last week, if you remember, we only had 14 teams. We have a full 16 out of 17 teams this week.
I already have one.
We've got 15 other squads with 41 other kids playing.
So they really have to like give it all their all.
It gives us a much better opportunity for kills.
Yeah.
Much better opportunity for points. These guys right now just running around looting.
No, look at this.
I will say,
Evo, you get this actually first.
it's
And
important,
then you can get that support. and
but we have 2 controller players. Those controller players are going to be Mr. Tony and Mr. Posey, Paul and Caleb
Yeah.
on 1 and 3 here. Our only keyboard and mouse is going to be Jason. A lot of people say controller gives you not much of a advantage, actually a disadvantage.
Really?
Yeah, keyboard and mouse is a little bit more responsive, a little quicker on movement. Like right here, I'm going to bounce
You need to
the
get
screen
that
number
support.
3.
You gotta make race to that supply bin.
We are already at ring closing
You
time.
can't open it, only you. And that'll put us all on blue shield.
There have been 4 eliminations. We're at
We can really-
40
that's
total up.
75.
Nice.
Here, there's a blue light mag here for our 301. Hyperstock.
You can hear Mr. Tony there talking about all the loot that these guys are trying to get. Honestly, I've played Apex before. We talked a little bit about that last
Yeah.
week.
You gotta open
But I think it's incredible how they can just scale walls. Some of those other things. You see Mr. Posey there with a level up, now level 3 here.
yeah, mobile.
He's doing good.
He's doing fine right now. I like the fact these guys are rolling with each other.
Yeah.
That way, when one's aggressive, all's aggressive.
Yeah, I like how they all stick together
Yep.
so that they have each other's backs.
There has been a total squad eliminated. We're at 15 squads left. That includes us.
I'm actually sitting here. It's right on us. If I got a G7 Scout, y'all seen what I've been doing. And you can have my 301, Caleb. I have a fully decked out our 301.
You can hear Mr. Tony there talking in the background. Another shot. You see Jay in the middle there on the keyboard and mouse. The 2 end boys on the controllers.
Remember your ult. If we go down, ult on us. Wait, who has the best knockdown? Me here.
You can hear them talking there.
Yeah. I like listening to the communication between the boys. We're going to bounce back to Mr. Tony's screen here.
Newcastle.
See what kind of loot we get.
Dropping the 301 here. Low it at me. I don't need it.
He dropped the 301. That's one of the better guns, one of the heavier guns in the game.
That's a good start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Got my ultimate ready.
Alright, Stronghold.
What?
You can see we're finally starting to move here.
Yeah. What type of gun is that 301?
It's a heavy, so it's going to give you a lot of damage, but it could have a possibility for a lot of recoil too.
There's a
Standard
gray,
stuff. Let's go this way.
or blue
Extended
heavy
heavy mag here. Got an extended energy
all the
mag
stuff
here.
in the world in here.
Level
Tony's
2.
going through just pinging everything that these guys can use to upgrade their guns there.
Now.
Yeah.
So there's a blue heavy mag that adds you a little bit of capacity to your magazine.
No problem.
This map is awful, man. How do you have
We're at 14 squads left, 38 kids up. That includes us, so 13 and 35 others. You can hear these guys in the background just talking about how much they hate this map
He got
and
Evo cash.
going on about it.
Yeah.
I do like the movement we have here. They're moving to some of these little, I call them portals, but I know they're not actual portals.
I turned it all the way up.
Just listening to these guys communicate is pretty impressive.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
good that we
sure.
got their audio added.
Absolutely.
you guys can't hear me.
There's another supply bin.
So how does the scoring work for the teams?
Scoring for the teams, we get points based off of placement.
line
So
mag
first
here.
place gets like
Level
12
2.
points. Second place gets like 10 points. There goes
Extended
another
supply bin
squad.
here.
We're down to 12 other squads and 30 other kids up.
Evo cash, and we all have purple.
So And this, I'm starting to actually see some action here. These boxes are looted.
Harvester here.
That means that there's already been people here. You get 1 point per kill, not knockdown, but actual elimination. And then you get points based off of placement. So first place is going to get so many points, second place is going to get so many points, third place is going to get so many points, and then 4 through 7 get grouped together, as well as I think it's 8 through 11 get grouped together.
All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You'll hear enemies.
Hey,
enemies
white
will see
Raven
their-
here.
Oh, nice, big. Scan it.
Jason a little bit behind these other two. He's still playing just as well. It's just one of those things he needs to sort of stay with his group. I think he does a great job of that generally.
Yeah.
It's just one of these situations he got a little bit behind looting. He's caught up by now.
It's probably the map.
Yeah.
He's 184. Yeah. Well, 190.
Thank you.
He's
Got it.
Let's go do spiders.
Let's go
I'm
that
gonna do
way.
spiders. Don't have to if you want to.
Tony doing a good job of leading again this week. Pretty much what he's talked about is when they're working together, like
Let's exploit
they
this.
need to be aggro, is what he said all week. Like I've said, they need to be aggressive. They need to be pushing these enemy teams and getting some of these eliminations.
Yeah.
We are.
So what are they shooting right now?
So he's just shooting what I call pods. It ends up like killing spiders or whatever. It doesn't really do anything. Some of the boys that need a little bit more work on accuracy and stuff like that, you can do that. You can get some decent loot out of those spiders though.
Nice.
More of a boredom push in my opinion.
Yeah, like if you're not seeing any teams, then you just have a little bit of time to
Yep.
kill.
Target over there.
Yep. Tony calling out a target here. We're at 12 squads up, including us with 32 kids. That means 11 others with 29 available. So far, we're sitting at no eliminations, only placement. And top 12 at 12th place, you don't get any placement. So we're really looking here for for some squad wipes and some placement points.
Yeah, looking for some other teams to
Absolutely.
Track it. The white ring. Oh,
Recovery
fight.
opportunity.
Is this a pretty large map?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain Stormport's one of the bigger maps that we have available. E-District's a little bit more of like a downtown kind of situation. I've played Stormpoint before. It is definitely not my favorite map either, so I understand these kids' hesitations.
Yeah.
Bloodhound sending out a tracker.
there was some
Danger near you.
I feel like there are enemies nearby.
Right corner. To the left on me. I hear him. Right here.
Tony's
Oh,
calling
there's
out, and there we have one. We have a down.
All right.
Good.
Reached a new level. I've got an upgrade waiting.
Running.
Tony with a push. Tony with another down.
Nice.
That's the last of
2 kills. That was a
Squad
squad
wipe.
wipe. Yep. So there's going to be 2 points there. We like to see that.
Yeah.
Need to recharge my shields.
Tony gets both of those kills.
There's now 11 squads left.
10 other than us, and we're looking at
Oh, yeah.
27 others. So I like to see that. Like I said, we need to be more aggressive. Tony with a great call out there, talking about he can hear the opponent teams around him and moving around that rock. If you remember drop number 2 last week, he went left of a garden, and the other team, or the rest of our team, Jason and Caleb, went to the right, sort of squeezed him.
Yeah.
And that ends up getting you a lot of kills if you can flank and work around.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Raven.
Thank you.
What?
Raven.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. Scan it.
Your grenade.
Nice. Right up there. We take the zip line. They're right here. Wait, has somebody use this? It might be a timer on this. Is there somebody use this? Is there like a
No.
Got a care package on
no? What?
Posey sending out a Raven. What the Raven does here is it will track down enemy teams and let you know where they are. I often used Bloodhound.
Care package over there.
Bloodhound was pretty much my main.
Hey, Raven down there.
We're at 9 squads left, so 8 others with 21 other players up.
No, there's a new kill leader.
That means we have at least a couple duos or even a solo available.
One is kill leader, bro. I told you, dude. I called it.
He's
Off to a nice start.
Off to a great start. And we're back to an unlooted area.
That level 1 that just started playing, bro, is kill leader.
You can hear Tony in the back talking about the level 1 that just started playing being the kill leader here. Sometimes you need to be weary of some level 1s.
Yeah.
I think there's enemies.
You're almost a little trapped.
Yeah, like maybe they're like a second account. And
Yeah, maybe they couldn't get logged into their home account, and now we got a whole team on our left here. We're getting ready to have some action.
Nice. It'll be good to see that.
Great job by Bloodhound here.
They got each other's back.
Yep. Grenade thrown here. We're going to have to reshield.
Shooting the fall.
Lots of connections there by Tony. Tony was going to be pushing here.
One slow.
We have one knocked. 2 knocked. And another wipe.
Nice.
Another night. So that's 5 total kills from the team. Tony's sitting at 3 and 2 others. It looks like 1 and 1 for Posey and Woodard there. I love to see that. Again, I don't care who gets the kills as long as somebody's getting the kills.
Yeah.
So right now we're top 6. We're sitting with 5 total kills. That's some pretty good points. There are 16 others with 6 other teams. So we're looking at least 2 duos or a couple solos in this map still. I really like our odds so far. These guys are playing great today. Looking through the boxes that they just eliminated those players, trying to get some shields, some health kits. Remember, the Phoenix kits
Yeah.
refill everything. Now, Phoenix kits take a little bit of time to administer, but they just refill everything. Your shields, they refill everything.
Yeah, they're worth it.
Yep. Another Bloodhound sent out right there. We had no hostiles within the area. I think it covers about 50 to 80 meters.
Extended supply bin here.
Tony's sitting at 480 damage. We've got Jay sitting at 246, and we have Posey sitting at
Let's go
201.
over there.
7 squads left.
Seconds until the ring charges at us. But we're close.
Wait, here's what do you think?
Be ahead of the new kill leader.
Tony pushing. He thinks he hears somebody up above.
Yeah, he's looking for them. Being wary of his surroundings.
Gold bin here. Actually,
Supply bin here.
Opens a gold bin, gets a purple helmet.
Knockdown shield here. Level 3.
A painted level 3 knockdown shield there for his teammates.
What do those do?
Knockdown shields is when you actually get knocked down but not quite eliminated. You have the option to sort of protect yourself with that shield.
Let's play over here. If we die or whatever, we have a replicator and a respawn here.
Tony likes this spot. You can hear him in the background there. He's talking about having a replicator and a respawn in the same area. He likes this area. He wants to play here. He can see that next circle. He knows everybody has to push into him from behind. I do wish I could see the map here, because I'm sure that's going to be one heck of a circle pool.
Oh, yeah.
One heck of a ring closing in.
Care package
I'll
over
push you to
there.
red, Caleb.
312.
So which ring are we on right now?
It looks like we're on ring 3.
I thought you said
Ring 3 closing.
But, like, I feel like the only places
Oh,
About 21 seconds till that
I say
ring
we move there.
closes.
like that zip line.
You can
So-
already see the
Yep, there we go. That's the picture map I wanted to see. They are definitely on the heavy side of that pool. It looks like they're going to have some kids that's going to be coming in.
What do y'all think?
We're at 5 squads left with another top 5 for week week 2 here. 5 squads, 14. So that means that we have 4 other teams with 11 other players. Now we're down to 4 squads and 11. We definitely have a duo.
Yeah, early rotation.
We have three trios and a duo, us being a trio here. We really want to get another squad eliminated. We want that top 3 finish minimum.
Say we move there.
Yeah.
Again, with the lobby being as full as what it was, ooh, we have another knock there.
Replicator.
Great knock for Tony.
Yeah.
That ends up being a kill there. We're top 3 now, and they're all trios. You see that we have 9 players available, 3 of us and 6 others. So we've got 6 other players up, 2 other trios. He's got a ping, and he's going to do a couple pop shots there.
Got them from pretty far away.
No, I think he's okay there. You know they have to come to you, and there's not going to be a whole lot of safety around those around you. That's what he's doing. He's scoping around looking for how the ring is about to close.
Yeah.
He wants to get to some safety and not have the ability of the other team to do it.
Don't let him get any kills. Fly at that.
Right here you can see Tony flanking around to the left
Punching a tunnel.
and opening a wraith tunnel here.
What are those things?
That looks like a Bangalore shot. So Bangalore is another character you can use, and it essentially calls in some mortars.
Nice.
He just opened a portal there.
Oh, he's got them all.
I think someone's targeting us. One more squad.
2 squads left. We don't know how many's here. Tony's going to push. This is going to get very hectic very quickly here. We're down to top 2. Tony with the push.
Always love to see some action.
The other 2 need to finish. The other 2 need to finish here.
One bullet. Bro, the Ash right here. One bullet. Bro.
You can hear Tony calling him out. Jason's pushing.
What are y'all doing?
We're going to bounce to this screen right here. We got Posey with a knock. He needs to get the finish.
If you could somehow
full. No, she's opening it.
I'm gonna stay
Caleb, if
quiet
you
here
get
for
back you
just a
have shield
second.
swaps. You have
Posey's the
shield
last
swaps.
one
You
up on the
free
team.
shield swaps all up in this building if you can run back to this building.
Yeah, there's like a lot of anticipation.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay on Posey here. So he's the last one up. We are still sitting at 6 eliminations. That is a hectic ring
down
close
here.
right here. Posey is searching for some
Bat,
shields.
he's batting. You should have been batting when you dropped him. All right, 1v1, Caleb.
It is 1 versus 1 here.
It's a 1v1.
Caleb with a kill. That increases us by
Who
1.
win this? You already have him scanned.
Bloodhound, hostiles detected. You could see him now. This is, again, the reason I love playing Blood.
You got this.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, same. Bloodhound gives you the ability to see where that enemy's at. Caleb popping some good shots. This is why practicing the range, firing range matters. 38, 32. It looks like he's got that boy cracked. We can't really tell.
He's healing his shield, so you need to heal your shields now. Heal your shields up a little bit.
Posey's going to pop a shield here. He's about 3.5 on shields.
You're good, you're good, you're good. That does nothing to you.
He's pushing.
Head on. Head.
This is where aggression comes in. Caleb really needs to watch that right. Caleb is literally a bullet. Gotta watch him here. We finished second and dropped number 1 here.
That is really good. though.
Caleb did do very well there trying to clutch that up.
At the door that whole
I
time, boys.
couldn't see him at all. Like I went in there, I could not see him at all.
Y'all sold me so hard. But it's fine though. We got second. That's good. That's still good. But like,
This is
that
where we
was-
were talking about. The team needs to push together there. Tony does a great job. The other two were just 40 to 50 meters behind, and that ended up costing us there. Tony did a great job in game 1 there pushing. Here in a moment, we'll have the stats, and then we'll take a small break between games. That way I can talk to the guys and get ready for round 2.
Yeah.
Nobody, wasn't it? That wasn't in first place. Who was it?
Match summary. We ended up with 7 eliminations. Troy ended up with 17. So that's going to be a 29-point game from Troy there. 7 eliminations is good enough for second in the lobby, it looks like. We did have Winford down there with 7 also. But Troy with 17 kills is crazy. We're going to take a small break right here, and we'll be back to you very shortly.
Sometimes it's nice to be different, and we offer options like that too. We have designer options that just stand out among everyone else. When you're driving through your neighborhood and you want your house to just pop, we can bring that to you. And you'd be surprised at how affordable those options are. If you want a roof that just stands out in your neighborhood, call us now. We'll come out and give you a free estimate within 24 hours, and you can get the project moving with our amazing financing.
Yes, Zoe.
Did you remember my art stuff?
Check the living room. Yes, James.
Mom, when's dinner?
Already on the counter. Yes, Tina.
It's me. I need nail polish.
Come in.
Don't ask.
When putting yourself first means first taking care of everyone else.
At State Electric Supply Company, we have combined decades of experience and service with the digital tools you need in today's fast-paced world. Visit our website, where all of our products are easily accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Our highly trained staff, excellent customer service, and powerful online tools help you get the products you need when and where you need them. At stateelectric.com, you can log in to find your nearest location, State Electric Supply Company, where service makes state.
Mom, can we make our M&M snack mix?
Yeah, of course you can. Here you go.
Yeah! Mom, can Kristen sleep over?
I don't see why not.
Oh my gosh, thank you! Ah! Mom, can we build a fort?
Fine by me.
Find brands for every budget. Family Dollar, helping you do more.
Welcome back. We're going to be right out of halftime here. Talked to the guys. We talked about some different strategies that we can use there. One of the things would be trying to rotate a little bit more on the right and move up. Again, we're talking about aggression. Like, we need to play aggressive. Sort of sitting back there didn't help a whole lot, but a top 2 finish, I'll keep those same 3 guys in there, anything above a top 5 there. I was getting a little worried, not going to lie to you, when we're talking like we're at team 12 and we haven't seen anybody.
Yeah.
That gets a little worrisome, but you can look right there. Top 10 get points. You can sort of see it based off the color. Red's going to get 12. Yellow's going to get a little bit less. I think we're at 9 for second place. And then you get like 6 points for third through fifth, blah, blah, blah. So any color there is going to get some points, but like 11 through 16 is not going to get any. The only team we're missing here today is Team 2 from Shaker Heights. They do have 2 sets of teams, but they're playing Team 1 here. Team 2 just wasn't able to show up. Troy there, though. Very impressive game. We were talking about Goshen all pregame. Goshen last week was a headache. Goshen eliminated us in drop number 2 last week. Goshen was the number 1 team in our group last week. Troy, it looks like they're playing much more aggressive.
They're brutal.
With 7 team eliminations there. That's at least a couple squad wipes. So obviously we saw a squad wipe there towards the end. But we are we're doing our best here. So we're about 30 seconds away from a drop. We're going to talk about a couple of our players here. We got Caleb Posey, ranked gold last season. He takes our auto collision class out here, and he's a senior. He's actually the only senior that I've got starting right now. Connor is a senior. Obviously, we talked a little bit about him, but rotating in maybe here in the future. We got Woodard, who is new to the game. We talked about that a little bit last week too. Woodard is just one of those natural players. Been playing lots of different things. We're 10 seconds from drop, and our last player here is going to be Mr. Tony. Tony's definitely been playing the longest. He's got over 13,000 kills. He's at a 2.16 KDR. That is insane for Apex. But both Tony and Woodard take our digital media class here and help set all of this stuff up.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to drop. We are at the GLHF Techs. Good luck, have fun. You can see the boys there getting ready.
Yo, if I had caustic, bro, I could just do some strange stuff on them.
Talking about possibility of changing their stuff there. Tony's definitely been a really good Wraith player. The fact he uses a portal there allows the guys to speed in and out was pretty big. Woodard was something else there versus last week. Last week he was wanting to say like Alter. This week he's playing something a little different. Same thing with Posey. I really like the Bloodhound call.
Yeah.
So especially on a map like this where there's so much foliage and so much things they can hide behind, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Looks like Jay's going to go crypto here.
That's a real big one.
Caleb looking for an altar.
Yeah, I like this put forward.
So what does Alter do? Like,
I'm not really sure. We talked about that a little bit last week, but I'm not really sure what the Alter does. That's a newer character that I'm not super familiar with.
it's gonna be good to
Crypto is
see.
also sort of a newer character too. You can look right here at their all-time kills. A 10,000 from Mr. Tony is just a little bit crazy. So here we're going to be looking. It looks like Cascade Falls is the call.
And player of the game is
Understood.
Conduit. Well,
What kind of voice is that, bro?
Looks like we're going to be following Cascade Falls. It's right in the middle of the map here. We're going to be watching a lot of gameplay here, just like last match, last drop. We are now out of the airship. And just like last time, we're going to be bouncing between these guys' screens.
Yeah. What other games do we play on? Like,
We have a Smash team. Smash is invitational right now. But it looks like we're going to have a pretty decent Smash team. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully in the spring we're talking about Fortnite on Tuesdays. Right now Fortnite's on Tuesdays. I've got a lot of football players because we're a career tech school here. So I've got 7 different high schools that come in. A lot of those boys play other sports like football. Actually, one of my rotations here today, Mr. Jacob Michaelis, he's a football player for one of the local schools. So it's hard for them to be able to make match days when football's in.
yeah.
I'm gonna rotate over here to Mr. Jason Woodard.
Yes, absolutely.
Jason moving right along here.
Gotta give us that, you can scan it with the drone? Oh, I thought you meant the actual beacon.
Not sure what's going on here. I don't think I have much audio from Jason.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bounce down to Posey.
Okay. Right here. That looks like only a duo too. Alright, where's the closest Evo to us? We need to go for that first. It's right there. It's towards them. So listen.
I'm gonna bounce back to Tony here. He looks like he's making a push. He's looking for an Evo, and I have audio here on Tony, so it looks like I'm gonna be sticking with Tony for quite a bit of the for the event here.
Yeah.
Like once I hit that grab pin, I'll have this
Evo Harvester 70 meters.
That sounds like we need to get something better than triple.
Oh.
I will
Where's
say
that
Mr.
gunshots?
Woodard is pretty far behind.
Well, we'll fight this. I promise we can do this. It's 2 people.
We're at 15 squads and 43 up. That means 14 and 40 others.
Yep.
Wow.
So,
Again, just like last week, game 1 seemed to be moving pretty slow. Game 2, it's already moving a little faster.
Yeah.
Much more aggressive here.
Yeah, people are like more into the game, locked in.
Yep, definitely locked in. We're ring 1 closing, 4 minutes from the official close. Here's a shot of the guys communicating back and forth, moving.
Okay, so right turn all the way around.
We're spread out a lot. Watch your paths on the map.
yeah, I see them, bro.
You can hear the audio there
Target
being
over there.
spread out a lot. Jason's finally catching back up to the other 2 here. Tony was waiting on that zip line for him to catch up. The other 2 are moving, and Jason's still a little bit behind.
Enemy spotted.
This is sort of rare for him. Usually Woodard's playing right on Tony's hip. Playing a little bit behind here.
Attention. There is a new kill leader. New kill leader. Watch for them.
We've got a new kill leader here.
Respawning right here. Respawning.
Yeah.
We're at 14 squads.
Evo
Oh,
harvester here.
41 up. We got a revive there. Ooh, nice knockdown.
Reached a new level. I've got an upgrade waiting. Enemy.
Tony killing a crypto there.
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
They just respawn right up here. Like
Listen, let's move that way.
Looking for a respawn and some quick eliminations here. Sitting at 275 damage, it looks like, with 1 elimination.
oh, me, down here.
Tony's got somebody on him.
My drone back.
Oh, a whole squad here. The team needs to move up.
Yeah, they need to
Focus.
be
There
aggressive.
they are. Great rotation by the guys here. Trying to shoot through that smoke's a little bit crazy. Good knockdown by Tony there. Got somebody up on the wall. Trying to get the elimination. Oh, there's the elimination, the assist.
What's that pop there?
We have somebody down. It looks like Caleb. Jay is almost there. Goes Jay.
I'm down.
Going to be in a real tough spot here.
Come on, behind you.
Broken enemy shot.
Nice knock. And that is an early exit in drop number 2. 13th place with 2 kills. That is just not what we're looking for here, unfortunately.
Got an upgrade. Moving out. Thanks. Keep looking out.
We had 1 kill from Jay, 1 kill from Paul there. 4 minutes drop, 700 damage from Paul. The others had less than 100 here. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We looked great week 1. We looked great match 1 of week 2 here, but it just, that one hurts a little bit. 13th place out of 17 in match number 2 here. We're going to go to a break, and then we'll be back to you to send you off.
I don't understand how we're still losing those fights, guys. We're doing no damage.
I got one down.
Sometimes it's nice to be different, and we offer options like that too. We have designer options that just stand out among everyone else. When you're driving through your neighborhood and you want your house to just pop, we can bring that to you. And you'd be surprised at how affordable those options are. If you want a roof that just stands out in your neighborhood, call us now. We'll come out and give you a free estimate within 24 hours, and you can get the project moving with our amazing financing.
Welcome back to the stream here, folks. We're just going to talk about a couple things really quickly, and then we're going to send you off until next week. You can look here at the screen. We've got Game 1 results on Jay's screen. I want to talk about that. Well, he switched off, but it's okay. 17 from Troy, 7 from us. That's a pretty good lobby. But Game 2 just did not go the way we wanted it to go. It was one of those rough ones. And that's going to happen every once in a while. Unfortunately for us, it just happened to be on the back half of our 2 matches today.
Yeah.
But that's going to do it here from Collins Career and Technical Center. Great week for us, honestly. Match number 2 here, we had to work on just a little bit. We're going to have that conversation, maybe change up our starting 3 next week. But we're going to see who can be here and who's devoted, who's dedicated, who's ready to drop.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next week.